What is up, everyone? Portal Master Studios here. It's me, Portal, with Dragon, and we are going to do our first ever weekly news video slash podcast kind of thing. A lot has happened the last week, from LEGO Star Wars to Looney Tunes figures selling all across the globe. And I figured let's start with the Looney Tunes figures. I'm not sure if you've seen Dragon, but they've been literally selling across the US.
I think I've seen them. They're a little weird looking.
Yeah, every figure has a new molded head except from one of them, which is pretty awesome. They are blind bags instead of boxes, and they're only $5, which is the standard price. So at least we're not doing a video repeat for the time being.
Unsurprisingly enough, better than the video sets.
Yeah. The funny thing about these is they were like literally selling 3 weeks ago. And then a couple days ago, LEGO posted this thing on all their social medias with like a shadow of all the characters, and they're like, ooh, guess who? And the whole comment section is just people being like, oh, I wonder who it could be. Definitely not Looney Tunes. Speaking of disappointments, well, I guess that's not really a disappointment. The Looney Tunes are pretty awesome, but LEGO Star Wars was delayed, and my only note for that is it was delayed again. It's now coming out like never, but I would expect it get delayed one more time at least.
What is that, the 5th LEGO Star Wars game?
Yep.
Alright, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and this one will just have everything.
That'd be nice.
I'm assuming they'll delay it again just to have it release before Christmas, because like the middle of summer isn't a great time for a video game to come out.
Exactly, you gotta get the marketing there.
Yeah, the funny thing is this game looked finished like forever ago. Like 2 delays ago, they had like playthroughs and stuff, and it looked great. And now they're like, yeah, we're delaying it again. So hopefully it's worth playing.
If it looks finished and they don't consider it finished, either they've really screwed something up, or we're going to get some pretty quality content. So, the 50-50.
Someone just accidentally deleted the whole thing. I'm surprised the game hasn't been leaked. I'm not going to lie.
I forget which movie it was, but something happened. I think it was Toy Story, where they accidentally deleted like 70% of the movie, but one of the animators had saved the entire movie project on his computer, like his at-home laptop.
Yeah. The Star Wars wise, the May the 4th promo was leaked. It is super blurry. It's like 10 pixels across the whole image, but it is a Tatooine diorama in the same kind of style as the past years, which is too bad because there's no minifigures. But there's a sand crawler and Mos Eisley. It looks pretty cool. I haven't gotten any of them, and I won't get this one. Will you be getting it?
Probably not. I think it's a collectible thing, and I haven't collected any of them. So
yeah. Me too. It does look decent on its own, but whenever they do these May the 4th promos, there's never good Star Wars sets coming out. Like, I've gotten my Star Wars sets that I'll get at this point. The whole theme came out a couple months ago, and we won't get new sets for another couple months. So it's such a bad time to do it.
Yeah, and I'm a little disappointed in what the double VIP point offers have been for the past few, 3 months. They've all been a bit sad.
I know. I think this weekend is double VIP points for everything.
Oh, like this weekend it's a double VIP point for everything?
I believe so.
Oh no, time to make some bad life decisions.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting to buy one of my $100 sets, so I guess this is the best time of any. I'll have to look into that a bit more.
Well, if you wait a little bit longer, you can get the golden Harry Potter minifigures that have been fully leaked. They look like the Ninjago ones, except from they have no detail.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in that. LEGO got it to their head. The reason we like the LEGO Ninjago legacy is that it's the nostalgia of something they made. And with the Harry Potter thing, it's just like, yeah, we've kept this brand in our employ for 10 years. Compared to Ninjago is, we've successfully made a line that everyone likes for at the least 10 years.
But these ones are gold. Isn't that fancy?
The Ninjago ones were way better, because it's like, oh, you've got the different armor from every line, and it's got colors, and it's cool. And then you've just got golden Potter, and it's like, okay, cool.
If these were the shiny gold, I think that would have been a great sell, but they're not.
Like the 3-karat gold C-3PO minifigure that only 10 were made, or whatever it was.
Oh, dang. And only 8 have been found.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. The Hedwig also got leaked, which is like the little bird, but apparently it doesn't go with Harry, so one of the exclusive gold minifigures may just be an owl.
I might actually get that, because I like what they're doing with the owls. I think I've got 3 of the older Harry Potter owls, and maybe one or two of the newer ones. And I like the new switch to wings open. It's a bit more versatile.
Yeah, me too. If it's in a poly bag, which it could be for that one, it'll be a nice pickup, I think. But the rest are like, hopefully the sets are good.
I'd grab it if it was all bag for sure.
Yeah, polybags have been really good recently too, so you never know. Speaking of Harry Potter, though, here's some good news, which is Harry Potter. This is a heavy rumor, it may not be true. They might have collectible cards in the future sets. There's no images yet, but I'm assuming it'd be like Chocolate Frog style, and we haven't gotten cards since the Lego Movie 2, so this would be pretty awesome.
Man, collectible cards is such a jackpot that Lego has barely used. Like when they used to do Spin Jitsu packs
Oh
with the
yeah.
stuff. And that was so cool. I'm sad that they aren't as good quality as they were before. Don't get me wrong, some of the newer ones are cool, but I mean, it just doesn't have the same feel as the old, like, 2-pound spinners that you'd get.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Not to mention the game with that was actually quite enjoyable. I'm hoping the Harry Potter, if these are true, they have some kind of game, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
The Lego 1966 Batmobile was announced, which is funny because they literally took the Batmobile from the Batcave from a couple years ago, took the two same figures, changed the leg printing to make it cheaper, and threw it in a set. $30. There's no Robin for some reason, but it does look amazing. So I'll give it that.
Yeah, just another chance to get that set, and especially not having to buy like a $200 set to get a cool Batmobile is always nice.
Oh yeah, it was actually $300. So it's a nice way to get if you're a fan of that Batmobile, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. And if you're a collector and you want to collect Batman stuff, but you don't want to like find a really expensive uniform like buying all the Batcaves, all the Batmobiles is pretty good for low price.
Oh yeah, I actually happened to get the Batcave somehow, and I was like, well, I'll skip out on this one because there's no new figs. But the display stand that the Batmobile goes on is actually the same as the gift with purchase for the UCS 89 Batmobile. So that could be another drawn for collectors to kind of get it. They might be doing a series of those now, so that'll be interesting.
That would be pretty cool and a good decision on their part. Making like some form of uniform that sort of what's it called? Unifies the collection is always a good idea. Because it sort of makes it look nice on the eyes with the variation.
Oh yeah. And it's just like, if they're making all these anyway, why not have, uniform display thing? If you like nostalgia, they are going back for Marvel. They're doing Infinity Saga sets, is what it's called. And there are, I think, 7 sets that are kind of going to go through the timeline of the MCU. There's a Black Panther Dragonflyer, a Captain America and Hydra face-off, which is 4+, an Ironmonger Mayhem, the Infinity Gauntlet, Endgame Final Battle, the Benatar, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy ship, and the Sanctuary. So they all sound pretty cool.
They sound cool, but let's hope that they're actually in the movie, unlike the recent Avengers sets.
Oh my gosh, I know. Hopefully with 4 years of space, they'll figure it out. The most exciting one to me is the Captain America and Hydra face-off, but it is 4+, so who knows how good it'll be.
Yeah.
I love that they took the Nazi set and made it 4+.
Yeah. Yes, the irony is lost on this one. It's always good to see another Benatar. That's always a cool ship design. I think that will be our 5th iteration.
It might be.
Yeah, because you have the 2 originals, then you have like a small one that was in another set. You have the orange variation that's in the Infinity Wars ones, and I think that makes this the 5th.
Oh yeah.
Or at least that general design.
There's been a lot. There is going to be a Far From Home Spider-Man 4+ set, so 4+ really is getting all the good sets this year. There's so many ways they could go with Far From Home. I'm hoping we get a new Mysterio figure, but who knows? Maybe an updated Ned or Happy Hogan, but probably not. It's 4+.
Yeah. I was going to make a comment about how the 4+ children wouldn't mind too much if there's similar printing on their minifigures, so...
I mind.
I don't know who they're catering to, yeah.
Trust me, I mind enough for all of them. We will get new figs in the Disney Plus set and the Disney Plus CMF. The set, who knows what show it'll be from. There's been a bunch of rumors, and they've all been fake. But the CMF will have 12 figures from all 4 of the Disney Plus shows. The Marvel Disney Plus shows. And that should be pretty interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. I doubt that the Disney Plus one will be... I mean, I haven't watched too much WandaVision, but I do understand sort of the general set. I doubt that would be the one, because it doesn't seem to have much that LEGO could, like, play featureized, so to say.
I agree. And it's far too late, I feel like, to not even have images.
Yeah. I think the hype train that they're going to get on is either probably Captain America and Falcon, whatever the new show is, or maybe
Yeah, I think it'll
Loki.
be that one.
Yeah, because I think that feels like the more action one.
I totally agree. There are some rumors that it'll be the Disney Plus Iron Man Hulkbuster thing, which I really hope is not true, because we do not need another Hulkbuster.
Oh my gosh, so many Hulkbusters. I mean, like, tallying them up, there's at least 3, 4, potentially 5 that I can think of.
They must be selling well, because every time one goes out of stock, like 2 more pop up in its place. It's far too many. They all have the exact same design.
Well, I mean, I think Lego makes the most of its profits off mechs, helicopters, and like motorcycles, because that's the stuff that it sells the most, if you think about it.
That's true. Lego
I mean,
needs to do like
this
a 1-year challenge of no mechs or oversized bikes.
Oh, I would not like that. Mechs are my favorite thing to collect, so I do have I mean, like, looking at my wall, as spoken, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 boxes, and I haven't even been collecting for that long in terms of having them.
You know, what about only original theme mechs? So we can't get any Venom or Spider-Man mechs anymore. Just original themes.
Yeah, I can deal with that. Like, the original theme mechs would be better than the other ones. But I don't mind the, like, $10 mechs that they've been doing. Those
have been great. Yeah.
They reminisce from the old, like, Nexo Knight mechs, but they're better in most aspects, except for, like, the actual place where the minifigures sit. And it's just like, yes, your legs are no longer protected in this area.
Another beautiful set that people hate is the UCS Lego Probe Droid. It looks amazing, and after people complaining about Lego Star Wars not being accurate, they made the Probe Droid gray, which is perfectly accurate, and people are now complaining that it doesn't fit with the old inaccurate Probe Droids. So, yeah, Lego just can't win on that one.
Well, I've got a feeling that people just can't win normally, so...
Well, the problem with movies like Star Wars, especially because it's older and there's so many different like planets that they're on, is in certain like shots it'll look black, and in other shots it looks gray, and it's like, well, I mean, you got to pick one.
Like the whole debate about the shirt or the dress, is it blue and black or is it yellow and white? I don't know, because I wasn't old enough to be when it was there, but it's a whole thing.
Speaking of blasters and lasers, Lego got too mature for themselves as they just canceled the City Crooks Hideout.
Oh,
It was too mature, and they said it doesn't fit the Lego theme.
I remember seeing that. It's like, I guess. Because if you think about it, they've never made like an actual place for the bad guys to be living. They're usually just like on a random small motorcycle in the police sets.
Or jail.
Exactly. So, it doesn't surprise me too much.
I love how Lego decided a place for Crooks to hide is too mature, but having a SWAT task force in the CMF this year was a great idea. Definitely. Different people made that decision. Oh yeah, big brain for sure. A bunch of shoe news if you're into that. Lego's gonna make a buildable Adidas Superstar shoe. It'll be $80 and have a display stand, in case that's a draw on. If you don't like Lego shoes though, and you want a real shoe, they have a Lego Adidas shoe coming out, which there are images of, and you can actually build on this shoe. It has a little pocket where you can put Lego plates in it. It's not great. I'm not gonna lie. The shoe looks cool. The plates are not for me.
Man, I'm trying to think. There was an old pair of like shoes that had Lego bricks on the sole. I remember those back in kindergarten. Those were like the shoes to wear.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. These you would not know are Lego if you don't put the plates in, other than the Lego logo on it and the coloring. And okay, maybe you would know it's Lego, but I don't know. It's a weird combo. They're selling out though. The first shoe sold out in like a day. So.
Oh my gosh, it's so fast.
Not as fast as the Lego Space Coin though, which is now worth a small fortune.
Wait, really?
You've seen the collectible coins, right?
Yeah, I have. I was thinking about getting some.
The day the Lego Space Coin sold out, it was going for $200. It is now going for $400. I saw someone sell it for $500.
Goodness.
which is funny because it's actually not Lego, it's just a metal coin. But people love them apparently. It's I just want to know who's spending $400 on a Lego coin. Like I'd just like to meet them because the other coins couldn't sell out. Like Lego still had them for weeks. So it's interesting that this one did so well. The Black Panther also will have no helmet in the upcoming sets. I know there's some rumors that we talked about Black Panther having a helmet. That is false, apparently. And to go with the no helmet, he will also have no leg printing.
What? What are they doing? They just...
And no arm printing.
Oh
yeah.
That's going to be a disappointment.
It looks bad. Unfortunately, the torso is great, but it's one of those torsos that looks like it connects the legs, except from the legs are totally blank. So, I mean, I bought 2 Marvel sets yesterday, and between the 7 figs, one of them had leg printing, and it was like barely there. So sad. I'm assuming the CMS will have leg printing because it's $5. Man, could you imagine Lego making the Marvel CMF $6?
I wouldn't put it past them.
No, neither would I. I mean, we all just saw how Video did, which is already flopping across the world.
As expected.
Oh, yeah.
Any update on the supposed video sets that they were going to make?
Those have went dark, it looks like. No more leaks about them. So either Lego got better at keeping secrets, or more likely they were all scrapped. Hopefully the latter. It's weird because like they're like, hey, we got all these new molds, so we're gonna charge $20 for a figure. But like the new Lego Looney Tunes is still $5, and every character has at least one unique mold that is all dual or triple molded. So Lego can do it for cheap. They just choose not to.
Great. Man, I remember back in the days when dual molding was new, and they did it with everything, and now they're like, oh, people actually like this. Let's make supply and demand a thing.
It's the weirdest sets that have them nowadays, too. It'll be like, wow, that didn't need it, but I'll take it, so I have it on a different fig.
To say that's actually a smart decision. Like, oh, people aren't going to buy the set unless we give him dual molded legs. Yeah!
That's their thinking with the golden figs, I guess. Hey, these sets, no one wants them. Let's put gold figures in them, and then charge extra. One of the weirdest Lego leaks in the history of leaks ever, I'd say, is the Winter Soldier torso was supposedly leaked. It may be fake. Some leakers say it's fake. Some say it's real. Some people were requesting, 2 different people this happened to. They requested a replacement part for Jay's torso. And when Lego sent them the confirmation email, they sent them an image of the new Winter Soldier torso from the CMF. So,
yeah. Stonks.
Someone got fired, I guarantee, if it's real. I mean, that's quite a mistake. Yeah, quite a mistake. And then the last kind of piece of news right here is the Speed Champion set at Target is also selling 2 months before it should be sold. It's going for $50, and it has a purple Challenger and a black Dragster, both cars we haven't gotten before. The purple, because we just haven't gotten purple cars, and the Dragster, it's the first time we've seen it. I think both designs are pretty nice. They're way too wide to fit on the new streets, but they do look good if you have the base plates.
Always good to get some new racer sets.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. It's a weird race because you would never have those 2 cars race, I don't feel like. Like, why not give us 2 Dragsters? But I guess, I don't know. The purple car looks great. I'm always down for more purple pieces.
Exactly. Gotta get the Portal Master color scheme going some more.
Oh yeah.
Lamborghini.
That's it for the Portal Pod today. Thank you so much for coming. We are going to have a stop motion contest at 700 subs. Make sure to gently tap that subscribe button if you haven't already, because it never did anything to you. No reason to smash it. And see you guys in the next video.